We have a little MLS transfer windows tier list from basically great to not so great, or we should probably have average to good. It's probably the only range we should really be talking about as it pertains to the show. We have green dot, good to great, average to good, bad to average, and red dot. So for all of you that are in on the inside jokes, these are going to hit. If you're not, we should go back about 5 months and listen to all of our podcasts. You catch up all the inside jokes. All right, first one is Heung-min's son to LAFC. For me, this is a green dot. Green dot. Chuck, don't say anything other than green dot.
Green dot. I got to see his first start. Green dot.
Guy's amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a nice ad, and his energy for like helping build the league has been awesome too. Rodrigo De Paul to Inter Miami.
Green dot.
Green dot. Easy. Even though maybe there's some rules that were circumvented to make that happen. Still happy to see him in the league. Okay, fine. That never happens here. Okay, Đorđe Mihailović to Toronto. For Toronto's perspective, that's a green dot. They need some help.
No, absolutely not. No. Green dot?
Okay, good to great.
From Toronto's perspective, Toronto did a good job.
Anything Toronto does, it's a dumpster fire. They can't get anything right.
Wait.
They've made
this not a good move for them?
I think it's a great move for Toronto. It's not a good move for Đorđe Mihailović.
What I'm saying is you go from signing players like Lorenzo Insigne and Sebastian Giovinco, and then you're saying, okay, now Đorđe Mihailović.
Giovinco's solid, but
what I'm saying is that type of profile.
Okay.
Josie, right. Michael Bradley, Insigne, Giovinco. We're talking about.
You're not spending $5 to $15 million a year on those guys you're talking about, right? Bradley, Josie to Insigne was the highest paid, I think, right? Until Messi, of course.
What I'm saying is, great that they were able to get a player who knows how to have success in this league, and he's a really good player in Major League Soccer. But what I'm saying is, we're just talking about Heung-min's son and Rodrigo De Paul. Green dot.
Listen, it depends how you're looking at it. I think it's a good move for Toronto in terms of just because their team hasn't been great this year to find someone that can consistently make things happen, as you mentioned when he played for the Rapids this season. So
I'll go good to great.
Okay, but you're looking at it through a different lens. Okay,
yes.
So good to great is a compromise. Okay, next one. Rob Holding, former Arsenal man. 29-year-old. It feels like he's been around forever. He's only 29. Coming into the Colorado Rapids. He's slow. That's what I think about.
What I think about
leadership and experience.
Jimmy, what I think about Rob Holding, I think of that Manchester City hosting Arsenal a couple years ago, and he was brought in to play center back and was absolutely manhandled. I felt so bad for him to be playing at the level. So, but we are talking about the Colorado Rapids. So you got to balance it. I'm going to go average to good.
I'm average to good too. Tones, where are you? Similar?
Yeah, I'm good there. Average to good.
All right. Drake Callender. So we're going to go to our resident goalkeeper, Tony Meola. Drake Callender to Charlotte.
This is a bad to average move at best, if not a red dot. I mean, you're going to a place.
Red dot.
I mean, you're going to a place that had a MLS goalkeeper of the area. You guys can put it there at red dot. I don't get this move at all, unless Kalina's moving somewhere. But I saw his presser yesterday, and it doesn't sound like he had any idea anything was going on. So yeah, red dot.
All right, Thomas Müller to Vancouver. Chuck.
Green dot.
Yeah.
Green dot. And not so much
personality alone.
Yeah, yes. What he brings to that locker room, experience. You could see how he makes it seem like he's been there for years. He says all the right things. Did you see him
after the game telling all the players together they had to go wave to the fans? And then when who buried the penalty kick? Well, Brian White buried the penalty kick. He got up and he made guys on the bench get up to cheer for him. Yeah. They were clapping in the bench. He made them get up to cheer. Like, that's a different level, you know?
Yeah.
Different level.
Yeah. Leadership qualities. I love it. Green dot as well on that one. Matt Turner to New England. We'll leave Charlie out of this one because he's biased.
I'm going to go, Jimmy, good to great. It's a good move for him. Only reason it's not a green dot is because I don't think the goalkeeping position was the problem in New England with everything that was going on. But I like the move for him.
Well, it's definitely not the problem for New England. but it's a green dot for him. And
for him, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
For him, for the organization, you could say average to good, to be honest. But I'm good with good to great.
Okay. That's I'm with you on that. Good to great. With you both on that. Okay, let's go to Wessam Abou Ali, who joined the crew from the Egyptian Premier League team Al Ahly, where he recorded 28 goals in 35 games in his only season for the Egyptian club. The FIFA Club World Cup, he scored a hat trick against Porto. I like this signing a lot. This is for me, I'll go good to great on this. Or maybe it has the potential to be good to great. They've been meaning somebody in that spot since Cucho Hernandez left to go to Real Betis, and so I like that. It's not going to all fall on Diego Rossi, who actually has been good for the crew. But I just think this elevates the crew once again. This feels like a smart signing. And in Wilfred Nancy, I trust as a coach. So I'm at good to great. Chuck, Resident 9, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm with you. Good to great.
All right. Tones, any pushback on that?
Yeah, I don't know much about him as a player, from being honest. I saw the videos that they put out, and I'm with you. And Wilfred, you trust, right, with these kind of moves.
Yeah. All right, then we're going to go to Kristoffer Velde, the Norwegian. He's got one cap with the Norwegian national team. He's joining the Portland Timbers. He played at Lech Poznan, coming from Olympiacos in the Greek Super League. He's got some experience, got 31 appearances across the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League during his career. Coming in as a DP, doesn't have much of a track record from a national team perspective. Tones, what are you saying on this one? It feels more hopeful than knowing for sure, but I guess that's part of the risk in a transfer window.
Well, yeah, and what's going on in Portland? At the beginning of the year, they were scoring goals like crazy, the best attacking team in the league, and then they kind of slowed down a little bit. Now they bring in another attacking player. Again, another player I don't know a ton about. Watch some video. Average to good to great. I'll let you guys decide, but I'm in that range right there.
So Charlie, to give some more context for everybody before we hear from you, he's 25. The Timbers, they had their Uruguayan international, Jonathan Rodriguez. He got placed on the season-ending injury list last month. David DaCosta is an all-star. Anthony's been very good for them as well. So they needed somebody to fill in for Jonathan Rodriguez. I just don't know yet if this is the guy, but they're taking a risk, obviously. And it's better them taking a risk than not at all, right?
100%. I think at this stage, you're seeing some clubs make desperation moves. You're seeing some clubs say, hey, we need to take a chance or a risk to improve. Otherwise, we're kind of going to be status quo. We're not going to really challenge. So I'm with you.
Okay. So kind of a wait and see. That's going to be an average to good, I would say. It could end up being good to great, but we'll have to wait to find out. All right, Frankie Amaya to LAFC is another one. He's a former UCLA Bruin. I've got plenty of time for Frankie Amaya. But what are we saying on this? I mean, for me, he just needs to play. Any young players that are in those attacking areas of the field, they need to get on the ball. They need to be trusted. And I just don't know if he's going to get enough minutes to move the needle, but I hope, obviously, that I'm wrong. So we'll see. That for me is average to good. No?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's just a depth piece.
Depth chart. Okay. So average to good. That's a nice one to fall in there. Caden Clark to DC United, another young attacking player who Red Bulls, then Minnesota, Montreal, now going to DC United. He needs to be trusted as well and build an attack around him. He's got that type of talent, but obviously he's got to match that with consistency and the responsibility that comes with being the guy.
One dumpster fire to another dumpster fire.
Yeah.
So Montreal and DC are the two worst teams in the Eastern Conference. I
guess the manager wanted him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think he'll be happier in DC. So for him, this is average to good.
Okay. Then the last one that's been confirmed just this morning, DeAndre Yedlin leaving FC Cincinnati to go to Real Salt Lake. He seemed to be a mainstay for Pat Noonan and FC Cincinnati, and now at 32 years old, he's making the move to play for Pablo Mastriani and RSL, and I find this to be an interesting one. There is some smoke out there that maybe Brian Reynolds, FC Cincinnati might have Brian Reynolds coming back to MLS in some capacity, and that could fill out that wide wing back on the right side that DeAndre was. 4 assists only this season. This was a bit of a surprise. I don't know, Tones, if you're in the same.
Yeah, he'll play more as a right back than he will as a right wing back here, right? Because Pat Noonan plays that way. So I'd say average to good, depending on how this works out for RSL. I'd be in that
I'm with you on that.
category.
Okay. All right, we got 3 more left, and these are just more. Let's have some fun because they're still on the cusp of getting done. Paxten Aaronson to Colorado. Chuck, where are you? Average to good.
Just he's thinking red dot or bad to average right now. He can't figure out where he's.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save Chuck. Chuck, the silence says everything. But you're right. I think he wants to say bad to average there. I think that's what I'll say. Average to good. Put him in average to good, please, Des. Tone's coming to you. Jose Cifuentes to Toronto. Cifuentes, Ecuadorian international, was on the Ecuadorian World Cup team in 2022.
Played at LAFC.
Played at LAFC. Won MLS Cup with LAFC.
Average to good, going up to Toronto, be behind Mihailović. They're making some moves. They're changing their team.
Moves. Yeah, they are.
Average to good.
All right, and then the last one, going to Chuck on this one as our New England correspondent. Dor Turgeman coming from Maccabi Tel Aviv, excuse me, to the Revolution.
Yeah.
Hopefully going to bang in some goals. The guy likes to score.
Well, I'll say this. They needed a striker because Leo Campana hasn't delivered in the way that they thought and needed him to. So it's a good move because it's a U22 initiative. So now they have 3 DPs and 3 U22 initiatives. The issue here is the Rebs have, in terms of signing players, have gotten so many things wrong. So think about some of the signings. Think of some of the coaching and the tactics. A lot of things haven't gone well. Turner definitely makes the back line a little bit better because he helps organize them. And we saw against LAFC, he came up with some incredible saves. They still lost 2-0. So I think with this signing, it'll, at the very minimum, push Campana to be a little bit better in front of goal, or he comes in and like Eli Feingold, who not too many people knew, was a very solid signing. He's had a solid start to his MLS career. I think this could also work in that way for the Revs. So I'm gonna go average to good.
You're still here? Yes, I absolutely love that. Listen, while I have your attention, if you want more average to good soccer content, this is the channel for you. Go check out our other videos. Go check out our playlists. And if you're really liking what you're seeing, I don't know how you couldn't, hit like, hit subscribe, of course, and then turn on your notifications so that you do not miss anything that we drop or when we go live. We'd really appreciate that. We'll see you next time.